The New York Times reported earlier this year 300,000 children have been diagnosed with gender dysphoria. Tens of thousands have been given puberty blockers and cross-sex hormones.
Who gave that?
Thousands are getting their breasts cut off as children.
What is going on, everyone? James Klug here. Today I'm going to go meet up with Billboard Chris, and we're going to be talking to UCLA students about how children cannot consent to puberty blockers, and then discuss the same topic with average people on the street. This should be a good time. Let's go talk to some people. Why are you disrupting? Why do you not want to talk about this?
I can't read.
You can't read? Okay.
I'm not
Nope,
surprised.
cannot read.
That's not coming off as shocking at all.
Can't read. I can't read the
Well, it
signs.
says children cannot consent to puberty blockers. Do you think it's okay to stop children going through puberty?
Can you make that analogy into with the 70s haircuts thing and kind of, merge those two ideas together? I don't believe in this horse. Of course not. I just want to sit here and...
This is our country. You gotta let people have their own opinion.
I'm speaking freely.
You have to respect everybody's opinion at least, and let them
I don't
express
have to respect
themselves.
this opinion.
No.
Are you kidding me? Really?
It's very nice of you.
If you believe in it, have a conversation.
I don't think you're a dip.
What do you have
If
to
you don't
say?
believe in this, that's fine. Have a dialogue with it. But you're being very disrespectful.
I'm absolutely being disrespectful on purpose. I know.
Why would you be disrespectful right now?
Because I'm an ass. Sorry.
This is not why they're here. They're here because they believe in something. And you're here because you just want to be an ass. That's all it is.
Yeah, that's
If you don't believe in this, then have a dialogue with them. That's completely fine.
Talk about 70s haircuts and the conversation's really going nowhere.
And what I think is that you guys, this is too much freedom for you guys, because where I come from, you cannot do all these things. If you be disrespectful to people, you're done. Here, everybody's too nice, and that's why you guys are allowed to be like an ass. Where I come from, you cannot just talk to people like this. There's respect. There's respect.
Children cannot consent to puberty blockers. Do you agree or disagree? What's going on, man?
Oh, well, like everything, it's a spectrum. It depends a lot on maturity. If you were to set an age, I would just keep it at 18. But does it mean that I think it's criminal to make for a 16-year-old to take puberty blockers, or a doctor to give a 16-year-old puberty blockers? Not at all, especially if they've had a thoughtful conversation with their parents and their doctor.
So you grew up as a tomboy,
Yes,
and you agree with the sign.
correct.
Why do you agree with it?
Because it's the same way, like, children, you can't get tattoos, you can't, like, get nose piercings, you can't, like, you're a child. Like, if I look back on all the things I did when I was 16, that's a terrible decision. All the things I would have done at 16 versus now at 24, that's a terrible decision. And your brain's not mentally, you're not mentally developed enough to make a correct decision at that age.
They are little kids. When you are 25 years old, that's science. Your prefrontal cortex is when you are able to fully take your own decisions. Not at 9 or 10 or 11. You cannot do that. You cannot take away our rights to be parents just because you want to fill in your hidden agenda. They're trying to push on us things that we don't necessarily agree on. They don't even ask us what we think, and they're really trying to push hard on this.
I don't disagree that there's a struggle going on for these kids, but the way that it's going about is totally cruel and horrific, and it goes on the list of crimes against humanity. It's all about promoting an agenda that ends in death and destruction, that supports the pharmaceutical industry, that disallows parents any say in anything, which is just unbelievable to me.
So when it comes to a decision about your personal identity, it's very different than, well, it's not much different than much else, I will admit. So your point is that why do we not let 16-year-olds do whatever they want?
We have a history of protecting children from many things. I mean, things that are far less extreme than this. You can't go get a tattoo legally.
Yeah.
Okay, that's far less extreme than this conversation.
Absolutely.
This is a massive
So where I was going first
inconsistency
was that
here.
it's very different. But now that I'm really thinking about it, it's actually not that different from other things that children are protected from under the law, like tattoos or like major decisions. I mean,
Smoking,
drinking.
It's interesting how a pill can make you turn into a girl or a guy, you know?
It can't.
No, it can't.
No.
No, it can't?
No.
All you can do is modify someone's body.
Your bone structure's still the same.
This is a body modification cult that has taken over society.
When I listen to people that have so believe and absorbed in the ideology that supports mutilation of children, they're so messed up. And then having read children who are no longer children who can never breastfeed their child or never, they go, I did not know when I was 13 what was happening to me. And our kids really need us at so many levels of their growth. And right now, the parents that would say, no, let me help you, are being handcuffed.
That's right.
That's insane.
I have not bumped into anybody who disagrees with what I'm saying. So where's this all coming from? It's the politicians, as you said. It's the money. They're trying to push their hidden agendas on us, and I don't know where we're going with them.